9 things to include in your life if you want to recover from HA. Hello wonderful women, this is Claudia from Nourished by Claudia, and last week we talked about the 8 things that you want to avoid if you want to recover from HA and get your period back. And I thought this week to make a more pleasant conversation and think about all the stuff that you can add into your life if you really want to restore your hormonal balance and live a, more pleasant and more joyful life. So let's get onto it straight away with tip number 1. Tip number 1, fun foods. So bread is delicious, nuts are delicious, pizza is delicious, ice cream it's even more delicious, especially the chocolate version if you ask me. So unless you have an intolerance, a real allergy, or if you have a specific medical condition, go out and have fun, try new food, enjoy the food, go give in to your cravings, keep the guilt at bay and just have the food. Have it. Tip number 2, walk in nature. So it has been shown that walking in nature decreases our cortisol level. Cortisol has a really bad rap because it's a stress hormone, but it's so needed when we are in a flight or fight state. For example, if we're chased by a tiger or if we are about to hit by a bus, we just want to make sure that we have enough cortisol in our body so we can sprint and run as fast as we can. For the rest of the day, we want to make sure that we kick into the parasympathetic nervous system. And walking in nature does that. It basically lowers our cortisol level and it puts us in a very chillax kind of space. So whenever you can, just go for a walk around the block if you live close to some nature, like to the ocean or to a park or stuff like that. And if you're living in a city, sometimes even hugging a tree, looking at a plant or holding a stone in your hand can really make a difference. Just connect to Mother Earth as much as you can. Nap and sleeping. Nap as much as you can. It has been shown that Mediterranean countries knew quite a lot when it came to the afternoon nap and the siesta. So just 20 minutes of napping really recharges your system more than a very quick sugary fix or a third cup of coffee. So if you can, if you're working from home, especially if you're watching this video during the COVID, just make sure that you take a nap like an hour after having lunch, whenever you feel quite slumpy and tired, and see how you feel afterwards. Some people really get all the benefit out of napping. And when it comes to sleeping, aim to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a night. And also go to bed as early as possible. It has been shown that the hours between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. are the most healing. So that's where our body do all the detoxification, the healing, the recharging. So aim to go to sleep by 10 o'clock at night. Tip number 4, go out for a date night. Or if you don't have a partner, go out with your friends, meaning go out and have fun. If you have a history of disordered eating behaviors or if you're suffering from hypothalamic amenorrhea, you may be quite scared of going out and eating socially. But please, I invite you to just try it. Go out, have fun, dust your high heels off and just take them out for a spin. Just take them out for a dance. And if you want to go out dancing because you want to go to sleep by 10 p.m. at night, just take them to the local pizzeria. Enjoy the laughter, enjoy the music, enjoy the environment and the pizza. If you can, get a pet. It has been shown that having a cat or a dog really lowers our cortisol level, makes us feel less lonely, and it helps a bit of anxiety, depression, and all the other ailments. So if you can, if you live in a space where you're allowed to have a pet, just go for it. And stay away from a golden fish. Just go for a very fluffy and super cute kitten or a puppy, right? And share the pictures with me on the private Facebook group, I Want My Period Back, please. I love watching small animals. And then get a journal. So if you can't get a pet, try to get a journal. But I'm really serious. Your journal can become your best friend. So make sure that you invest some money in it. Just buy a cute little one that you can put in your bag and just keep it with you all day long. Take it wherever you go, to work, to visit friends, out at a restaurant. And write as much as you can on it. That doesn't mean that you have to write an essay every single day. Sometimes a couple of lines every couple of days, it's more than enough. But because it's an acquired habit, Just don't give up after the first week. Keep on journaling and you will see the results. If you can, obviously, meditate. It has been shown that 5 minutes of meditation every single day really recharges your brain and helps you fight off anxiety, depression, once again loneliness, and really lowers your cortisol level and can support you to recover from HA, especially when you do a visualization technique style of meditation where you can see yourself recovered, where you can see yourself living the life that you're dreaming of. So if you can, just set 5 minutes aside every single day. 5 minutes is nothing, you know? It's like the amount of time that you spend just queuing for a coffee. Not even that, but because you queue for coffee for like at least 10 minutes nowadays. And just sit somewhere that is quiet and meditate. Just set a timer for 5 minutes and try to push all your concerns at bay for those 5 minutes. It really, really works. Tip number 7, untech time. Meaning just switch off from all the technology. Don't check your social media accounts, don't check your emails, don't watch Netflix, don't listen to a podcast, don't watch this video, just don't do anything that is tech related. Just go away from all the electromagnetic field. Maybe it's that can happen when you're going for your walk in nature or maybe when you're meditating, and just spend 30 minutes a day completely cleared from all the electromagnetic fields. Oh my God, this is such a mouthful for me. But unplug as much as you can. And even better, when you go to sleep at night, switch off the Wi-Fi so you're gonna have a more restful sleep. Tip number 8, help. Ask for help, ask for support as much as you can. Bring in the help into your life if you really want to recover once and for all. I tried to recover for a decade or even more from my eating disorder behaviors and from my hypothalamic amenorrhea, and I didn't want to share my stories because I felt so ashamed. So I hear you if you're not ready to do that, but please trust me on this. As soon as you reach out and you ask for help to a professional, to a friend, to your partner, you will see that your recovery journey is gonna get much easier. And if you ask for help to a friend or to a partner, please remember that maybe sometimes they don't have the right answers, and that's absolutely fine. They don't have to. They are just there to listen to your concerns. And last but not least, get a hobby. So what can you do instead of spending 3 hours at the gym? Or what can you do instead of checking your caloric intake for the day? You can learn a language, you can learn how to crochet, you can take on a second job, you can go for a walk in nature, you can master a meditation practice, you can read a book, you can clean your house, you can go Marie Kondo in your house, you can buy a new dress, you can, do you want me to keep on going? Because I'm giving you ideas, but I'm pretty sure that you know how you want to invest your time. So get a hobby, so it's gonna be much easier for you to stop thinking about food, exercising, and it's gonna be such a nice way to de-stress and meet new friends. Okay, so enough with the 9 things that you really want to add into your life to recover from HA. Make sure that you join my private Facebook group, I Want My Period Back, where I share this type of informations and articles and memes and images every single day of the week. And I don't know if you listened to my previous video, 8 things that you want to avoid if you want to get your period back, but I'm about to publish an ebook, or maybe by the time that you watch this video, I've already published an ebook, yay! Which is called I Want My Period Back. It's a 60 pages ebook. It's very practical, and I talk about food, exercise, mindset, body image, and how to recover once and for all from HA. So if you're interested, just buy it or join the waiting list by clicking on the link below. Enough for today. Bye for now.